IVM.
There's a quick survey to fill out on ivmpodcast.com/survey. It lets us know a little bit more about who's listening to us. And you know what? We're going to do a few prizes. So, we'll do a random drawing of maybe 10 people and we'll send you all some swag. Remember, that's ivmpodcast.com/survey where you can fill out the survey.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of IVM Likes. I'm your host Zalak and I'm joined by my co-host Antariksh. Hello.
Can we do that once again with you going, "Hello, I'm Zalak."
I can't impersonate you.
That's not the way you do it.
I don't have that much energy.
Maybe, but fake it.
Fake it. Okay, let me try.
Let's see.
Hello and welcome.
Okay, now we have to keep those both in. Is this the one?
We have to.
We have to keep those both in.
Hey, hello.
Hey, hello.
How's it going?
All great, man. This is
all well?
Cool. Yeah, it's all right. It's not all well, but let's not talk about stuff that is not that well.
Sure. Fair. What are we talking about today?
Some very cool stuff. We talked about what happened, man. Something happened at the Oscars, if I'm not wrong.
Did something happen at the Oscars?
Something did happen at the Oscars.
Are we living under a rock?
Nicely done. Wow. Will we be under a rock?
So in this episode we're going to talk about the Oscars, we're going to talk about Grammys,
yes.
And surprisingly our recommendations round was a little too long this time.
Yeah, but it's all fun, man. You guys have a good episode.
For sure, 100% guaranteed all fun.
If you are traveling from, say, Andheri West to Bandra, it's like an hour journey, right? This is the perfect episode for that.
Yeah. It is.
Where else in Bombay? If you're coming from town
Thane
side,
to Khar. Every day that I travel.
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Powai to Khar is also 1 hour. So again, I can listen to this podcast again.
Yeah, let's do
that.
Two
listeners. Perfect.
Oh,
Snayhil,
and
what do you say?
We have to introduce him first.
Okay, that's fine. We already introduced him.
No, but this is the intro.
Oh, this is the intro. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Snayhil. Okay, so we are joined today by Snayhil Aneja, our newly joined co-producer on the IVM Podcast Network. Snayhil, we'll talk to you more after this, but where do you stay? Tell us right now.
I stay at Yari Road.
Yari Road. So how long do you take to reach office?
40 to 45 minutes.
Okay, so
you can also listen to our episode.
One way and then
3 listeners
return
for
on the way
sure.
back.
Yes.
3 listeners for sure. Perfect.
बाकी के 300 का जुगाड़ करना पड़ेगा.
Harshal,
our audio engineer.
Harshal, where do you stay, man? 30 minutes. Where do you stay though? Andheri West, from Andheri West to here takes about 30 minutes.
आधा एपिसोड अभी सुन लेना सुबह आते समय आधा बाद
going back, of
sorted.
course. See, we are sorting everyone's travels out, man. It's what we do here on IVM Likes. So an exciting episode coming up.
Yeah, we'll be right back after a very short break. See ya.
We face 100 dilemmas every day while raising our children and nurturing our families. Why not let science help us make informed decisions to solve our dilemmas? Hi, I'm Devi Shobha.
And I'm Meghna. We host Big Talk About Tiny Humans, where we will help you unpack challenges around parenting and your child's development.
And more importantly, we will equip you with research-backed strategies that you can readily act on.
Tune in to our podcast every Wednesday on the IVM Podcasts app, website, or your favorite podcast platforms.
And we are back with Snayhil Aneja. Hello, Snayhil Aneja.
Hello.
What's up? How's it going?
Actually, all.
We were, there was a whole mic check moment before this.
Yes, exactly.
Where all of us said was just all is well. Well, all is well. All is well. Okay, well. Snayhil, Aneja, I just found out your last name is Aneja just before the show. Thank you for letting us know. And we are here to talk to you about the Oscars, because clearly you are our Oscars correspondent now, and you're the expert we've always needed. Oscars and Grammys.
And Grammys,
yes, of course. Let's not forget Grammys. Man, you know what? Let me just start off saying I'm bummed out kind of, because I was really looking forward to this upcoming Netflix project called Fast and Loose. And then I realized that Fast and Loose are what Will Smith's hands were at the Oscars, because of which his Netflix project Fast and Loose is no longer happening.
That was such a nice intro.
So that's, well, it's just what it is. What do you guys think of the slap moment?
Like, very honestly, किसी को idea नहीं था Oscars होने वाले, and then suddenly he slapped.
That is so true, man. You know, That is exactly right. I got up that morning thinking, okay, the world is as it is.
Exactly.
Right.
And then I opened Twitter in the morning. And
Exactly.
then I was just flooded.
I was
with
on YouTube
notifications.
because that's what I do, man. YouTube is my primary social media app and video consumption app. I go on YouTube and one of the first things I read is Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. And
I thought
it's a
stage.
joke.
I thought stage. 110%.
Joke,
Yes.
it'll be like a fun bit. I'm like, of course I want to see Will Smith and Chris Rock do a shit together.
I know.
Right? So I open the app, open the video, and Will Smith is slapping Chris Rock.
And ऐसा प्यारा slap.
Yeah,
नहीं,
dude,
like,
अच्छा था,
just
dude.
smack
सही
the
में
fuck-
तमाचा था.
Exactly.
My first thought was Chris Rock is a bad ass dude.
Yeah.
He did not flinch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
He
swear.
didn't start like firing bad words at this person. He didn't hit back.
Yeah.
He remained calm.
But bro, because
Super professional.
he's
Just
gonna
take it-
make millions, na.
No.
Now
That's
he's
not why.
नहीं. I see.
But in that
that's not why,
second, you
though.
don't
In the
think, no,
second.
that
I
I'm gonna
know.
make millions.
But now he's gonna be smart enough to
For sure.
write a
Yeah,
set on
sure.
that.
That's
Great.
And then,
That
like,
though, of course, he should.
अब
Obviously.
recently you
already-
saw ना आते उसको standing ovation मिला his first show.
No. But the thing is, Chris Rock is one of the biggest comedians in the world.
I
He does
swear,
not
yes.
need this to sell tickets.
Yeah.
100%.
He's already selling out arenas and Madison
Yeah,
Square
yeah,
Garden and all the
100%,
biggest
yes.
venues that are possible for a comedian. But of course, there are these cultural touch point steps, the cultural touch points, sorry,
Yeah.
that arise as cultural moments
Yeah.
that this has become.
Yeah, for sure.
Because of which now Chris Rock again has this rejuvenated fanfare about
Yeah.
him.
And new
all this
fans.
stuff. And
New
for sure new fans.
100% new
For sure new
fans,
fans. Dude, I do stand up also, as some of our listeners might know. I do stand up, and Chris Rock is literally my comedy god, dude. Like he and Chappelle. Chris Rock is one of the first comedians I fell in love with. Okay. I used to know entire bits. I still do. One of my favorite bits by any comedian period is Chris Rock's relationship dilemma, which was the closing 10 minutes of his Bring the Pain special from the 90s.
Wow.
Okay? Fantastic that bit, dude. It's just so good. Okay, so I love Chris Rock. And I thought I loved Will Smith also, man, because I really did. Dude, Will Smith has given me some great movies.
Yeah.
Bad Boys, I love Bad Boys 1 and 2.
Absolutely.
Okay? Men in Black 1, great. Still holds up as a fantastic movie.
वो ऐसा वो light लेके खड़ा रहेगा
Yes.
सब भूल जाओ please
सब भूल
slap
जाओ.
भूल जाओ.
Dude, but this totally made me not respect Will Smith anymore. Because I was like, dude, this guy is, firstly, okay, after that he won an Oscar. After this moment he won an Oscar. He got a standing O and all that. But dude, this guy already earns in millions and millions of dollars. Okay, his wife is super successful.
Yeah.
His wife has said on multiple occasions, also 4 days before this Oscar ceremony, has posted a video on her own Instagram saying, "Ki, I don't give a what people say about my head because I love it. I love this head." Okay, after all of this guy can't take a joke, man.
And you know what? So what happened? He made the joke, Chris Rock. Will Smith laughed on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then he saw Jada's face and
Yeah.
like she was eye rolling.
Again,
and
I have a
which is
theory
why-
about that also. Okay, everyone has been saying, oh, he saw Jada's face. Jada's the one who's wrong. Actually, you know what?
It
I
is
think
not wrong.
Jada's reaction also seemed like, one of those so we have all seen enough award shows to know that these are the captured moments. The camera guy will pan to the person who's being talked about and get their reaction.
Yeah.
So these people know to play on that, dude. To give the exorbitant reaction
Yeah.
that will get the funny response from the audience, right? That's
Yeah.
what you want. You want the audience to laugh. So in my mind, Jada's response of rolling her eyes was kind of in tune
Like a
with
reaction.
the reaction
Yeah.
as it should be. Like, another one of those
Yeah.
jokes.
Exactly.
And
Like
but-
I have not heard this before.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
not exactly
Yeah.
that. That's exactly what it was. And then Will Smith, I think, either misinterpreted that or he had already, as everyone is saying, has had so much shit thrown at him in the last few years, especially about his relationship with Jada, that he just didn't want to take it anymore. And he thought the appropriate response is to go up on stage and slap one of the biggest comedians who has ever existed.
Yeah.
And they're friends.
So apparently they go long
that's
back.
even worse,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah,
man. That's
they
even
do.
worse, man. That's crazy.
Which is also one
Man.
of the reasons why Chris Rock did not file an FIR.
But
Sue him.
Fine, yeah.
I mean, but he
exactly.
should have, man.
I don't know.
Who doesn't
He's a
like
bigger
free
person.
money?
Now he's become the bigger person.
This is like an
no?
open and shut case.
Exactly. Now he's been the वो ऐसा बड़प्पन आ गया है अब
Yeah,
उसके aura
I'm
में.
the bigger person here in this situation.
No,
And
for
Will
sure.
Smith
But
though is only at
but
this point.
even if he had filed charges, he would still be known as a bigger person because in the moment,
In the
he
moment
did
he did not
anything.
react. Yes.
It is
So,
100% Will Smith's fault,
Dude,
right?
major respect for that because I would never be able to do that.
I don't think I would be able to also, man.
हाँ.
Yeah.
What would your reaction be like?
उल्टा.
है ना? Right. Like,
I
either
would-
ulta
I
या
would-
तो फिर
I
I
like
would just be
Yeah.
stunned. Okay, what? This Will Smith, dude, you really, that's the joke you get angry at?
I think someone said also na that I slap back. कुछ ऐसे अभी recently someone
Oh,
has given
yeah.
a statement.
Tony Rock.
And also Kangana Ranaut.
Kangna Ranaut. So
Dude,
apparently,
so Kangana Ranaut, yes.
so yes. Apparently, Kangna Ranaut has said that I would like to invite Will Smith to my lockup, and because the thing that he did was so badass कि कोई भी मेरी मदर या सिस्टर पे जोक करता मैं भी ऐसे ही रिएक्ट करती एंड उसने ये किया है वहां पे उसे कोई रिस्पेक्ट करे ना करे आई रियली रिस्पेक्ट हिम
Ridiculous,
and
man.
he
No
should
way.
come
So,
to
you know,
lock up.
This is so pissing off, like, dude. My blood starts boiling about this. Okay, when people start defending Will Smith for a joke, for hitting
Yeah.
someone over a joke, it is so pissing off to me because jokes are literally just jokes. Period.
Jokes, exactly.
Any comedian who's making a joke on stage is not doing it to offend anyone. Their
Yeah.
intention is to make the person laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are not laughing and finding it offensive, that's your
That's your
opinion.
problem,
That's your
yeah.
take on the thing. But that's not the intention of the comedian. So anyone saying कि, oh, he was right to slap Chris Rock, no, he was not. That is not an okay thing.
No.
To make fun of a professional comedian, to go up and attack a professional comedian for doing what he's supposed to be doing
Yeah.
is totally not cool. Also, one more thing is that I don't know for what you guys, but I personally only watch award shows, literally only watch award shows for the opening monologue of the comedian, whoever the host is, and some other joke bits that happen in the middle. That's all I watch the Oscars for. And maybe like, I don't know, like a school celebrity had a good speech that was kind of funny and poignant in the moment, then I'll watch that also. But it's basically for the jokes that I'm tuning in.
Yeah.
Now, if stupid celebrities are getting angry at that also at an Oscar party, I do not understand it. It really makes me very angry.
मतलब अगर
Makes me
ऐसा
feel
है
like
तो
Will Smith is very stupid.
Yeah, every year then there would be people getting up on stage
Yeah.
and slapping people.
Dude, yeah, already, especially in India, चलो तो ये तो होता ही है, dude.
India
Comedians
तो-
get beat up, comedians get arrested for things that they haven't done and haven't said.
Yeah.
अभी ये भी one more thing you have to take care of, people might come on stage and start slapping me. That's
Just
ridiculous.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But something similar had happened like almost a decade back in India. I wouldn't say similar, but Ashutosh
okay.
Gowarikar.
And Sajid, they
yeah.
had like a
Sajid,
bonus pack.
yes.
And
You guys
Sajid Khan
remember
also.
that?
No, I saw
I
it.
do.
Yeah, even I
actually
saw it
do,
right
yeah.
now
I
because
saw it,
I
yeah,
did
right
not
now.
know this happened
Yeah,
only.
yeah. Because this is
Oh.
some IFA award or something.
Yeah, some award
And
show.
so apparently Sajid and Farah Khan had been making jokes about actors and directors who had gathered were in the audience at that moment, right? And Ashutosh Gowarikar got very mad, and
Yeah.
during his acceptance speech of his award, he went at it with Sajid Khan saying, it is not okay
Yeah.
to make fun of actors and directors
shut
and
up.
everything. And because we have worked really hard and
Exactly.
to get
Yeah.
here and whatever,
उसके
blah,
साथ
blah,
भी हुआ था नील नितिन मुकेश के साथ.
Oh, this one I
Do you
don't
guys
know.
remember?
blah. Which कौन सा नाम किसका है? कौन सा नाम है?
With Shahrukh actually. So Shahrukh
stupid.
said कि नील नितिन मुकेश तुम्हारे तो तीनों नाम ही है. Where's the surname?
हाँ.
And then he said it's my family's name. You can't disrespect this and then he walked out of the
Ooh.
award show.
यार लोगों को really, dude, take a chill pill, dude. Take a chill pill. Don't take yourself so seriously. Nobody is trying to offend you. They just want to have everyone wants to have a good show. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to
For
go
sure.
home happy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
nobody
Everyone
wants
wants
to
to
go
laugh.
home thinking कि man, I made that person feel so bad यार मैं क्या करूँगा. Nobody
Exactly.
wants to go home feeling that. They want to feel कि we all had a good time. It was a community moment.
See the call part is कि Will Smith का this is the first Oscar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'll always be
It'll always be
remembered for the
The slap.
slap and not for
Dude,
that.
Yeah.
Also, so see, like so many, that moment, right, overshadowed the rest of the entire
The
ceremony.
entire show,
Yeah.
yeah.
For instance, Chris Rock was on stage to present the best documentary wala
Yeah,
category,
award.
where Questlove won that for the Summer of Soul wala documentary, which is supposed to be a fantastic documentary. It won a Grammy also, by the way,
Yeah.
which we'll get to. But again, nobody remembers
Nobody's
that
talking about it only.
that Questlove won this. Only after like a week later, people are coming to know, oh, by the way, this also happened.
Yeah.
Which is so sad for Questlove. Dude, how difficult is it to win and to be nominated for a documentary and then to
Yeah.
win in that category? It's
Yeah.
ridiculously difficult, yeah? It's not easy at all.
Billie Eilish became one of the very few people to have won a Grammy also
And
and
an
an
Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah, an
also.
Oscar,
Yeah.
correct.
And nobody's talking about
Yeah.
anything.
They do that
Nobody's talking about
so
anything.
many, man.
But
Samuel
they
L.
talked about it after the Grammys.
Yeah. One of my favorite actors, Samuel L. Jackson, got a Lifetime Achievement Award Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that also, again, overshadowed because of this shit. It was presented to him by Travolta and Uma Thurman, if I'm not wrong.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? I think that's
I
what my
don't know.
understanding is. But yeah, again, that also got overshadowed. Then the first ever in history deaf actors
Yeah.
Yeah.
won
Won.
Best Actor
Best
Award.
Supporting
Best
Actor,
Supporting Actor,
was
something like that. For Coda.
Coda.
and that also is overpowered by this.
Coda was the
overshadowed by
first
this.
movie which was streamed online and won Best Picture at
Won
Oscars.
Best-
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
that. Again, see all these
All these
achievements.
facts, all these achievements.
Nobody
yes.
will ever remember any of these things, dude. Man, it is just so stupid. I want to say though, some of the memes have been absolutely hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, some of the memes are so funny, dude. Like I saw
Espe-
one meme where so okay, you know what? You know the word entanglement. You guys know the
Yeah.
word entanglement. You know what that is, right? It's a word that has come into the pop culture sphere because of Jada and Will Smith only.
Oh,
Entanglement.
this I didn't know.
Oh, you don't know about? Okay, so Jada Pinkett Smith has a show on Netflix called on Facebook Watch called The Red Table Talk show.
Facebook Watch.
On Facebook Watch. It's a Facebook
What
show.
is Facebook Watch?
It's like Insta. No.
IGTV?
IGTV.
IGTVs, yeah.
Basically, yeah. So basically, anyway, it doesn't matter.
I
Anyway.
know about the Red Table Show.
Yeah, so you know about it.
Yeah.
So on that show, basically, usually the show is like talking about your feelings and being honest, vagera. That Jada Pinkett Smith is all about, at least right now. Okay, and on one of the episodes, happened like midway through last year or something. She got Will Smith on the show and talked and recorded it and released it online, telling him that she cheated on him with this other dude, and Will Smith is just there taking it, dude.
Crying.
Okay, just crying and taking it. So,
Yeah.
so all the jokes have been like, okay,
Yeah.
Will Smith is okay with his wife sleeping with other men.
Exactly, but not
एक
on
joke,
joke. Yeah.
not allowed, dude. No, ऐसा कैसे? So the hilarious memes just on that premise have been very funny. There was one where, man, this is very offensive to say, but there was one where this I'm describing the meme now, so I don't know if you can imagine it. Okay, there's a picture of so Will Smith enters the room. This is the meme. He enters the room, and the shadow shows.
I've seen this.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
fuck.
shadow suggests that there's a woman and a man having sex in the room. Okay, presumably Will Smith's wife and
And,
whoever she's laying with. Okay, and on the side is Will Smith entering the room, going, "Hey, honey, did you hear? I beat Chris Rock. I slapped Chris Rock for making fun of him." And she's like, "You're the best." I mean, like, brutal, dude. Because see, dude, this has had the exact opposite effect. If Will Smith thought that, oh, I've had too much fun made about me and my family,
Yeah,
and
and now
this
I'll
is the
stand
last
up
straw.
for it.
Yeah.
yeah. If he thought this would stop it, man, you misjudged.
And
by a
then he
mile.
tried, and then he tried to justify also by saying कि जिस movie के लिए मुझे Oscar मिला है, that man also always stood up for his family, and
I was
that's
still in the
exactly what I'm
character.
doing. Yeah,
That's ridiculous. dude.
Everything for my family.
exactly. Everything and anything
Like
for my
in
family.
that split second, I don't think you can think about all this, that I'm doing this so that everybody can like
Dude,
stop
also-
making jokes
yeah,
about
correct.
my family, right?
Also, after that, when he got the Oscar and he came up on stage for the speech, right? And firstly, I apologize to the Academy, I apologize to everyone
Yeah.
else gathered here, and he pointedly leaves Chris Rock
Yeah,
out of
he
that.
did.
Yeah.
That is so again dumb and
Super.
very stupid of him. Okay, right?
And then Insta
In the
पे he
sense-
uploads a picture saying I'm sorry to
Yeah, Chris Rock. No,
Yeah.
that is too little, too late. You obviously your lawyers
Exactly.
made you say that, the Academy made you say
PR.
that, some shit. PR made you say that, exactly, some shit like that.
And now he's resigned
And
also,
then,
no?
dude, also
From the Academy.
yeah, he said because I have betrayed their trust. I mean, sure, dude. Again, it's too little, too late,
Like,
and it's
exactly.
all
I
PR.
think it's
only.
all just PR.
It's all PR.
Exactly.
But dude, but then he at the that speech he gets a standing O, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that was too much.
That was not needed, dude. Like,
Not
who are these
okay.
people trying to please? This person just assaulted one of the biggest comedians your country has ever produced
in front of you.
in front of you, dude.
on
How
live
are you on
television.
his side? I do not understand. Man, that dude, the entire thing was just so cringy to watch after that, because all those other videos, like side camera videos of Denzel and Bradley Cooper going up to Will Smith and
And you
comforting
got
him.
video you
peeled.
must have missed, the angle that you must have missed, the
Yeah.
perspective you
The
must
Jada.
have missed. Yeah, Jada
Yeah.
and
When
all
they-
these
So again,
people, yeah.
see, you know what? It's possible that that video they're talking about, Jada laughing, is shows Will Smith coming back and sitting back down, right? And that's when Jada's laughing. What I imagine is happening is Jada still thinks, oh, this is a joke that he's doing, and then this guy
guess,
starts shouting,
yes.
"Keep my wife's name out your mouth." Okay, and then he says it twice, all shivering and lip quivering and shit. Again, like fucking asshole. Too many bad words on this episode. Sorry, dear listeners, but I'm very
No,
very
but
passionate about
even
it.
then,
And
why
so
can
what I'm
Jada
saying is-
laugh?
Huh?
Why can Jada? How can Jada laugh? Sorry.
No, because she thought it's a bit.
Do you really think
I
that?
really think that she thought it's a bit, dude.
Yeah, I think the entire world thought that it was
Yeah.
like a joke or something.
Yeah.
The first time you see it, I get it. You might think it's a
Lupita
bit, but-
Nyong'o's
reaction.
because she was in right over Will Smith's shoulder in all the
Yeah.
frames. So her reaction is caught live, right?
Exactly.
And
for
Andrew
posterity.
Garfield.
Huh?
Andrew
Garfield.
was
Andrew
busy
Garfield.
texting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so
Yeah.
after he exited
Yeah, he's
the...
like describing it to his friends, like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you see,
yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
god, it's crazy. It's just smacked in the face. Yeah.
Probably a
Really
Peter
fun.
from the another universe.
One of my favorite. So anyone and everyone's mother had something to say about this, right? In the sense, like every celebrity came out and either in support of Chris Rock or in support of Will Smith,
Yeah.
or in difference to, okay, I don't know, I don't want to take sides. One of my favorite was Jim Carrey. He
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about, okay, if it was him, he would have like
$200 million.
Firstly, he felt
yeah.
it was like appalled by the standing ovation, and it made him feel that all of Hollywood is just spineless.
Spineless, yeah.
And makes you think that yes, they probably are,
Yeah.
dude. If they're standing up for Will Smith after this, also he is so completely in the wrong here that anyone who suggests otherwise is also in the wrong. They do not
Yeah.
understand how comedy works, man. Then they just sorry, but you just don't. You don't know how comedy works. You have to be able to make offensive jokes to make something funny. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
If you start censoring, dude, this is not even offensive, man. I don't even know what to say. This wasn't even that offensive a joke or that great a joke.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing to get offended about, man. It's just very stupid. I don't know. We were showing Zalak this before this. Andrew Scholes has a podcast called
Yeah.
Flagrant 2 with Akash Singh. And he started the podcast out, again, very funny comedians, both of them. And they started the podcast out with Andrew Scholes doing like a 5-minute, 6-minute rant of just roasting Will Smith with some of the worst, most offensive jokes you've heard ever. Like that Will Smith has definitely heard ever, okay? To prove that, dude, what Chris Rock did was so mild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very mild.
You little Dumbo. You are such an idiot.
Out of the line.
Yeah. Again, Will Smith, if you're listening,
Bye mat kar.
that idiot was said by Zalak and not me. I will be in Hitch too. Don't worry.
Sure.
Yes. But some of the celebrities had some great responses, like Andrew Schultz we talked about, Jim Carrey we talked about, I know
Kangar Ranaut we've talked
Kangar
about.
Ranaut we talked about,
The most important of
comedian Tom Segura, very, very, very good comedian, very funny comedian. His response was, so he came on some like sports talk show, and one of the first questions, so he comes on and he's walking the streets of New York, and he's wearing a beanie hat. And they ask him, hey, Tom, you're joining us from New York, huh? He's like, yeah, so my alopecia is acting up, so I'm wearing this beanie right now. This is so funny.
But also Trevor Noah's joke about the
When he was
situation.
doing the
Yeah,
Grammy.
when the Grammys
Yeah.
started, I'm gonna keep. What was he saying?
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep everybody's
Don't
name
worry,
out of
out
our
of
mouth.
my mouth,
You're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a good concert.
Yeah.
You're gonna be keeping people's
Oh,
names out of
helmet
our
Out
mouth.
of yeah.
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 Helmet pen kar
No, not Trevor. Somebody
Like
else.
someone-
he
someone
came
else.
Oh,
midway.
I think Daft Punk that is.
Or Marshmallow.
That's correct. Yeah, so coming back to Trevor Noah, what do you guys think of the Grammys? If you guys saw the Grammys. Any other notable moments from the Oscars that we missed that we should talk about before we move on?
Dune killed it.
Oh,
At the
Dune,
Yeah.
Oscars.
Oh, also Dune won best visual effects, if I'm
Okay.
not wrong. And the company who did that, the name is DNEG, double negative. And it's the CEO of the company is Indian. Yeah. So
Oh.
he's the third generation of some big filmmaking family.
Oh.
And apart from this, he has
So
some
you're-
7
So
academies.
you're accusing him of nepotism.
I'm just appreciating his work.
Yeah. Oh no,
But
I
he
get
also
it.
He also got an academy for Interstellar, Inception, and one
Huh.
other this one movies. Sorry, I'm just forgetting his name.
The Nolan movie.
Nolan.
Tenet.
No, it was not Tenet.
Interstellar, Tenet.
So basically, he won like 7 other Academy Awards,
Dark
and
Knight.
like I just got to know about it.
Okay.
And DNEG also has an office here in
And Khar.
Parel.
In Parel. Okay. Oh.
I didn't know it was like such a huge corporation. It's winning academies and everything.
What are they? They are known for special effects.
Yeah,
VFX.
VFX.
Are they employed by like Red Chillies or something? Because Red Chillies is known for the VFX in India.
DNEG is a company of its own.
Okay, wow, man, very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know any idea. Thank you. Very good. No, but really, I like to know this shit. This is damn cool.
But yeah,
So, yeah.
Grammys.
Okay, no. There was one reaction. So Tiffany Haddish, you guys know Tiffany Haddish, the comedian, and Tiffany Haddish is a stand-up comic, and I imagine has known Chris Rock for many years because they've both been doing stand-up for many years. And I know Tiffany Haddish is very close friends with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is very close friends with Chris Rock. Okay,
And Rock.
and The Rock. Yeah, it turns out, but very good friends with Chris Rock. And Tiffany Haddish is again, by extension, I imagine she's good friends with Chris Rock as well. But Tiffany Haddish was also in Girls Trip, the movie that she did, one of her like rise to fame roles with Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith, she co-stars in the movie with Tiffany Haddish, Queen Latifah, and I'm forgetting the fourth actress's name. And so Tiffany Haddish is a stand-up comic and a very successful stand-up comic. But after the Oscar ceremony, she was asked about the Oscars moment, the Oscar slap moment, and she was on Will Smith's side, saying, "Yeah, I just saw a man pretending, like protecting his family, who had enough about people making fun of his family, and he was protecting his family." And I'm like, how are you missing the point? A comedian got slapped for making a joke, regardless of. Again, dude, that one person felt bad. Everyone has laughed. Who gives a shit about that one person who got offended, man? Suck it up.
What if it was Tiffany?
What if it was Tiffany? Just Tiffany is okay with getting slapped, dude? That's ridiculous.
It's double standards.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's crazy. So there are enough people who are trying to defend Will Smith, saying, "Oh yeah, I understand. This is the way to do it. Yehi karna chahiye, ye karna chahiye." Nahi, dude. It is not. You come up on stage, and I would say the comedian should beat you up for crashing the comedian stage. I like nobody should get beat up at a comedy show. You're going there to have a good time, have a good laugh, and go back home and sleep peacefully.
But aren't these award shows actually known for all these comedic bits?
Exactly, no. That's what I'm saying, dude. You're sitting in the front row, okay, at an awards show. The front row is for the people who are firstly the biggest stars, but also for people to make fun of you. When they come on stage, they want to be able to see your reaction. You are there in the front row to be made fun of. Okay, you know Will Smith. How many award shows you think he's attended? How does he not know this? Okay, he's been in the industry since the 90s, since Fresh Prince. How does he not know this? Okay, that's ridiculous. All this is so ridiculous to me.
Will himself used to do comedy gigs and rap gigs and all of
rap
these
gigs. Rap तो उसने बहुत किया है. Comedy उसने कम ही किया है.
उसने कोशिश किया था उसने.
Yeah, no, he did that thing. No, so there was a show that he did where he was trying like a new skill. Every week or every month or something like that. And one of them was doing stand-up for the first time in his life. And because he's Will Smith, he tried a little bit of stand-up, and then he like asked Dave Chappelle, again a comedy god, a legend in the world of comedy, "Hey Dave, can I open for you?" And Dave was like, "Yeah, just come on down." So Will Smith, having done stand-up for like a month, is opening for Dave Chappelle, which is not how it goes, man. It's not an ideal stand-up experience. But ठीक है, dude. You just want to see that you can do it. No, you're not trying to become good. This is your show is you're trying a new skill. That's fine. For that it meets the purposes. But you missed the point. If you're getting angry at someone else's jokes, you missed the point of doing stand-up, man. It's just, I feel very bad that that was a missed opportunity for you. And it would be very stupid if you ever try stand-up again, because because after this it would be very foolish for you to stand up again, because you clearly do not stand for comedy and stand for stand up.
But anyway, he's being cancelled a lot, so even for him to get
how long does that last? I don't think it lasts long. This Fast and Loose movie that I just talked about also on Netflix, I think it'll come back. It will. So firstly, like, see what will happen, right? As we all know, as repeatedly as patterns suggest, is that at most for now, Will Smith will get recast in some of the projects that he's doing. Okay, but he'll get other projects, man. He is Will Smith.
Obviously,
people still want to see him act. I still want to see him act, dude. I don't want him to lose roles over this.
But actually, I watched this King Richards just the night before Oscars. I loved it. I loved it.
Dude, it was again. So another question was, how would the Williams sisters be feeling about this, right?
Yeah,
because the movie was about their family and their father.
And then he tried to equate that also. It's like, maybe wahi kar raha hu.
Correct. So basically, their moment also in the sun got taken away, man. Got ruined because of this shit. Again, very stupid. Moving on to the Grammys. The Grammys happened. Trevor Noah was hosting. Trevor Noah is a great host, and but it was a cool night, right? Is what I understand.
It was a non-controversial night.
Yeah, in that sense, sure. Yeah. But like it was basically like a fun music concert.
Yeah, it was fun.
That also had like awards being given away, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes.
They had 9 awards to be given away in the main show. all the other awards, they gave it in the pre-show.
Yeah.
And even in the pre-show, whoever was winning, they only had like 45 seconds of time to come on the stage, collect the awards, speak whatever they want to speak, and get back. 45
because
seconds.
they want all those performances to be shown, man. That's
Yeah.
what-
So
That makes sense,
they
yeah.
even had like a couple of performances in the pre-show and like a couple of underrated genres of
Music.
musicians and performers. What they were doing it during the main show, the show was happening. During the ad break, they were having their performances on the rooftop and they were showing that.
Oh wow.
But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it doesn't make sense. You don't get enough praise or attention then. What's the point of doing it?
I don't know. Like it's for the world to see that you're on the main stage. And
So there's this one thing. So everybody is talking about that Grammys में rap और hip hop culture को sideline कर रहे हैं धीरे because कोई
they were dominating, right, a lot of cultures in a lot of Grammys.
so what happened was Drake took back all his nominations.
Yeah.
Kanye
Drake?
obviously.
Kanye,
I
so they
think-
only disallowed.
Yeah,
him.
Kanye का
Weekend.
No,
Drake also.
Drake also.
Oh,
Drake also,
also.
yeah. He took back all his nominations. Then all the rap awards were given और उनको televise नहीं किया गया. Only
Oh.
2 of them got televised.
Damn it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of this going on in internet की rap को तुम लोग
Wait,
sideline क्यों
didn't
कर रहे हो?
this
I don't know.
Kanye's song from Donda Harmony, I think it won, no, something? And
It did
we
win.
can
It did,
collaborate
yeah.
with Kanye on that song, which is why even he got a Grammy.
This I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is. You might be right. If you've you read this somewhere that
Yeah,
they're signing it?
I follow rap a lot. So
Okay.
उस वजह से जितने भी community के लोग हैं, they've been tweeting all of this that धीरे धीरे तुम hip hop culture को sideline क्यों कर रहे हो, just because you want to show all these performances और ये at least जो main awards हैं उनको तो at least telecast करो.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to. But talking about rap and hip hop, Divine was there.
Yeah, Divine was there
At the
at the
Grammys.
Grammys.
Wow.
He was Nas's +1.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean Lil Nas X is +1?
Nas.
They're two different people, right?
Ah.
I know so little about rap and hip hop. Nas and Lil Nas X are two different people.
Two different people, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they?
Nas तो legend category में आता है.
Yeah.
But Lil Nas X is also becoming a legend, no?
Becoming. Yeah.
Oh, on the road.
On the rise.
Yeah.
Ah, correct.
Yeah. he's-
But Divine.
But I was Divine.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Divine was there. A.R. Rahman.
A.R.
was
Rahman
there.
was there. So apparently there was this video
Dude,
where
A.R. Rahman was talking to BTS.
yeah,
Oh,
so people are
yeah.
like,
Did you see
हाँ,
that?
everybody's like collab चाहिए.
Dude.
Yeah.
Because A.R. Rahman has mentioned before that he wants like some of his songs ka rendition to be made in Japanese and Korean.
Imagine Dil Se Re going.
In Korean.
Yeah, I don't even want to
BTS
attempt it
like,
because it'll be
dude,
racist.
that is like crazy.
Exactly.
I can imagine. Yes.
इन लोग ने
His,
perform भी किया. So apparently they were like the spies performance.
Yeah.
अपना suit and James Bond वाले पूरे outfit में all these performed. This BTS performed.
Yeah, they're smooth as hell, dude. When they dance and all, they're
I
so damn
swear.
smooth, dude.
Yeah, and they had one of the members had a skit kind of thing with Olivia Rodrigo. Did you guys see that?
I don't know.
No.
It became so viral because the chemistry between them was unparalleled.
Really?
Yeah.
What, the
So-
dance video or what video?
So the theme of the song was spy and all of that
Yeah.
James Bond kind of thing. So what was happening was one of the members was set up in a computer-ish situation on the stage, and like he was handling the computers and everything. The other person was coming down from the to the stage.
Jungkook, yes.
Yeah, Jungkook. He was coming down to the stage from the ceiling or something. So it was a whole bit, and when he comes down, he does something, and then the camera moves to Olivia and this other guy whose stage name is V. So they were having like this conversation kind of thingy, but it was to distract everybody else from the heist that was happening on the stage. So then the other members came in, they did like a full
Yeah.
heist thing.
So it was an
like
entire skit.
lasers.
ऐसा dance form में entire skit laser से बच के dance कर रहे हैं and everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good performance. Another performance that Justin Bieber.
Peaches. Yeah.
Piano
It
पे
was so
Peaches.
different.
I got my wife again.
Yeah, and he started it in such a low acoustic,
soothing सा
एकदम
exactly.
way.
And then imagine soothing से आवाज में badass bitch बोल के
Yeah.
गाना गा रहा है.
And he sang it so well.
So beautiful, yes.
Badass bitch.
You have to see that.
I
was
guess
great.
I will definitely check that out.
John Batiste won.
John Baptiste, dude.
Yeah, 5
Yes, I'm
awards
so
and his
glad.
first Grammy.
So John Baptiste, I've been following for years, because he was the band leader of Stephen Colbert's the late show with Stephen Colbert. Okay, I find it very cool that in the same year, okay, Jimmy Fallon's like one of Jimmy Fallon's band, the Roots, the Trent Show's band, that is the Roots, are led by Black Thought, that is Tariq, and Questlove. Okay, Questlove is their in-house drummer, and he's like a rap R&B historian, and he made this documentary Summer of Soul. So this person won an Oscar. Questlove won an Oscar, and John Baptiste won a Grammy in the same year.
Yeah.
Both these
Huge.
bands of the biggest late night talk shows are getting like the huge recognition in the same year, which is it very few times that happens. Like for
Yeah.
instance, that has happened for me at least. I'm a huge fan of both John Mulaney and Bill Hader.
Okay.
Okay, John Mulaney is one of my favorite comedians. Bill Hader is one of my favorite comedic actors, and always funny Bill Hader. Okay, and they both were on SNL at the same time, and they both are credited with being the creators of Stefan, the character of Stefan on Saturday Night Live, which was a very popular Weekend Update character.
Mhm.
And both of them, after leaving SNL years later, and years later after that, won an Emmy in the same year. Bill Hader for Barry, the first season of Barry, won for Best Actor,
Oh.
and John Mulaney won for Best Comedy Album of the Year,
Oh, nice.
which was Kid Gorgeous at Radio City Music Hall. A great
Damn.
special, by the way. So both of them won together, and then they're like both backstage, like, wow, dude, imagine the two of us winning together same year. Which is these things that happen, sometimes the worlds align,
Coincidences.
and it's very cool.
Ricky Cage won his second Grammy, Indian origin.
Oh yeah. He's from Bangalore, right?
From Bangalore, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then he thanked Mr. Modi in his speech.
What?
Yeah,
This I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, he like thanks Mr. Modi for all your
For
blessings.
not
and-
censoring me.
Oh my god. what I
Yeah, he
say?
did that.
Yeah,
So everybody's covering that only now.
I mean,
Now he'll become popular in
Ah,
everywhere.
तो now all these news portals are like he won Grammy, हाँ वो तो ठीक है, but then he thanked Mr. Modi in his speech.
as
That
you
is the
should.
headline.
Yeah.
As you should.
And
And-
also,
yeah.
the headlines were saying that. So the Indian press was basically mad that
Lata Mangeshkar didn't
And
get
Bap-
any
Bappi Lahiri.
Bappi Lahiri, yeah.
in the
So,
memoriam.
Yeah, मतलब आप बताओ अंतरिक्ष भाई,
Yeah.
what do you think of this?
About what?
Lata Mangeshkar and Bappi Lahiri not getting a tribute in
Okay,
Grammy.
you know what? See, I would say Lata Mangeshkar, Bappi Lahiri, supremely loved, of course. Okay. But I don't think how many people in Hollywood know them, firstly.
Yeah, even
Okay.
I thought that.
And secondly, I don't think tell me if I'm wrong, please tell me, please correct me. But I don't think they've ever collaborated with a Hollywood production.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, even I'm
Have
not
they?
sure.
So if they haven't and nobody knows them in Hollywood, theek hai, dude.
They're a
They're
huge
in-
deal in
Of
general.
course, dude.
But
No,
so
of course
if I ask you, tell me like great comedians from US, some from UK, some from I don't know some other
but
country.
No, but if Chris Rock tomorrow passes away, apna Filmfare is not going to say something.
Because Filmfare is like completely in Oscars is a little global that way.
I mean, sure.
matlab
Oscars
you
had BTS on it.
I mean, sure, but they had.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you are right in that regard.
Like
yes.
you can't be a
But
very
I
black and
understand-
white when it comes
Yeah.
to this.
But I understand why they did not, or why it was overlooked. I don't blame them for this in memoriam not mentioning. I don't think that's that big deal. It would have been nice had they.
Yeah, it would have been nice
Yeah.
for sure.
But if they weren't, I don't think that takes away from the Oscars after a slap. Anyway, so I think it's fine.
Yeah. Also, this time, something new that they did was.
But what do you
so
think? You think the Lata Mangeshkar and Bappi should?
If they would have shown them, then it would have been nice. But
it's not that big.
I get where the Indian media is coming from
No. I think Indian media wants to make a big hullabaloo about nothing.
about. I think we all
हाँ,
Indians
मतलब
in general
I
are
can't say
emotional about
nothing
things like
about
that.
it,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I wouldn't say nothing.
at
I
the
mean,
end
this
of
is
the
so.
day,
See, this is one of those non-issues. Like this issue था ही नहीं.
हाँ ये कभी issue है ही नहीं.
Like तुमने बना दिया.
But
तो
once
इसलिए
in
No,
a
हम
this
bad
thinking
actually
about it.
happened. It started because of the Oscars. Even in Oscars, they were not given an honor, which is why it continued.
And
till the
Grammy
Grammys.
maybe.
Again, they don't have to
Yeah.
be, man. They
So
don't
the
have to be
Oscars, I
mentioned.
understand they didn't have to be, but
Grammy is
it's-
music
yeah.
centric, na.
Dude, but
Dude, I'm
again,
sure somebody-
How many of those people there even know, except for the Ricky Tej who won from India? How many?
Yeah.
Of the, A.R. Rahman, sure. Actually, नहीं चल कर ही देते यार फिर.
A.R.
And
रहमान
like,
है
I'm
वहाँ
sure
पे.
that Lata Mangeshkar का कोई ना कोई गाना किसी ना किसी साल में इंडिया ने भेजा तो होगा for consideration
अरे एक
as a
second,
nomination.
this guy, what's his
Again,
name?
do we know this for sure?
यार उसका नाम क्या
I
है?
don't
वो that guy from Zayn Malik, One Direction.
Yeah,
उसने
okay.
अपने गाने में he's used that song ना, चौदहवीं का चांद हो.
He has?
Yeah. Exactly. So there's a song of his, Tightrope करके.
Oh, and he's used this officially.
Yeah, officially he's used this. तो उसका
Damn.
पहला chorus is different and उसके आखिरी के 2 choruses 14वीं का चांद तो. So अगर उतना reach है, ठीक है तो.
But again, Zayn Malik is a British person.
नहीं, I know, but the thing is कि उस लेवल तक पहुंच गए हैं ना at the end of the day.
No,
Oh, yeah, also Aruj Aftab one.
पर ब्रिटेन में तो हाँ, काफी चलता है वैसे हिंदी म्यूजिक.
हाँ.
पॉपुलर भी है ब्रिटेन में, पर अमेरिका में आई
Really?
थिंक इट्स लेस सो. हाँ, थोड़ा तो होगा यार. डीडीएल सबको पता है, यू नो. आधे गाने लता मंगेशकर ने गाए हैं डीडीएल में, राइट? और आशा भोसले, वेट,
I don't know.
डीडीएल लता मंगेशकर, नो? या करेक्ट. तो यार आई थिंक हो ही जाता, पर ठीक है. आई स्टिल थिंक इट्स नॉट दैट बिग अ डील. And of course these two will be missed, but they'll be missed more in India, dude. India
For
के बाहर
sure.
नहीं
हाँ,
पता
for
लोगों
sure,
को,
for
क्या
sure,
करें?
yes.
हाँ, वही है बस.
Aruj Aftab won Best New Global Artist.
Global artist.
Yeah, and that was a huge feat.
Again, sorry, who is that?
She's a Pakistani artist, and her song Mohabbat got her the award.
The first
right?
Pakistani.
No, I don't think the first, because I mean I did not read this anyway that she was the first Pakistani.
Okay.
But yeah, this was a huge thing in like the South Asian POC community kind of thing for them, for the Grammys to, you know, give them, because Grammys are known to be racist.
हाँ, so I read this headline somewhere कि South Asians win big. So I think it's that only कि मतलब इंडिया से हो गया, वहाँ से उस ओरिजिन का भी कोई हो गया. And we've always heard कि you know Grammys जैसा बोला भी आपने कि वो उतना recognize नहीं करता है outside
It doesn't.
वो.
Yeah,
तो मतलब now that finally they have done it, so I think that's why it's making rounds and it's
Yeah,
that
for
bigger
sure.
deal. Yeah.
sure.
Like it's just I've seen this a lot on Twitter also. Unless
Do Indian songs ever get nominated for the Grammys?
Mohabbat was Urdu.
She got nominated, I guess. Priyanka Chopra.
What? No.
Not this year, yeah.
No, of course.
I think
For that, I'm feeling.
In my city.
What? She got nominated?
I think in my city. Will.i.am के साथ कौन सा था? It was in my city. Yeah. I think Priyanka
No.
Chopra. I think she
No.
got. I think she got nominated for that.
I have not. Please check that, no?
I'll do.
But you were
I'll
saying
do.
something. I cut you off. Something about saying something on Twitter. Okay, sorry. I think I cut you
I'll
off.
think about it. I'll
Sorry, I
get
cut you
back
off.
to
Sorry,
it.
my bad. You know, so I was. So now we've done talking about Oscars and Grammys. We talked about quite a lot. I was thinking, like, do you have other Oscar ceremonies that you guys remember or are like fans of? Like, I remember about once a year, no. One of my favorite two hosts who hosted together the Oscars were there's one year where Steve Martin and Alec Baldwin hosted together.
Oh wow.
Okay, and it's like jokes galore, dude. That was like such a fun, amazing Oscars event. Okay, like a very
When
good.
was this?
I think 2004, 2005 or
Oh,
something.
like a couple of decades back almost.
1 decade back. How many? What is couple of
2004. What year do you think we are in?
20? Okay, no, shit, it's almost two decades almost, dude. You're right.
Happy realization.
Yeah, wow. I am still old. Okay, I will just look this up. But that one is a great ceremony. If you just want to go and check out like good, fun, awesome, nice Oscar, monologues. This is 2010, so
Oh.
12 years back.
Yeah.
Okay, so check that one out. What else? I think the previous Chris Rock hosting was really nice. So check that one out if you're interested. Yeah, there have been some decent.
Oh, I
ones.
remember one Oscar. So what happened was I was in college and I had an exam to give, but everybody was very sure that Leonardo would be winning an Oscars.
Revenant.
Okay.
Yeah, for the Revenant. So I missed my exam to watch
What
him
exam?
finally. It was an internal. So ऐसा नहीं था कि year back आ जाता or something like that. But I was like, I want to witness this
Yeah.
moment where finally he wins. Luckily he didn't slap anyone.
But luckily he won. What if he had
Luckily he
not
won,
won and you
exactly
missed
that.
your exam?
इस साल भी यार I thought Don't Look Up, could have कुछ तो था.
I mean,
It's a good movie.
It's a good fun
It was a
movie.
good movie.
But was it Oscar worthy? I'm not sure. ठीक थी यार.
हाँ ठीक है. Like बस ऐसा वो.
Yeah.
But Kate
I get
Blanchett's
that.
character in the movie was super hot. But dude, unrecognizable, man. Kate Blanchett, what a great
Yeah.
actress. You don't recognize her from role to role. Anything else, guys?
Ukraine's president, he was supposed to come on the Oscars for a bit and like talk about Ukraine's situation and everything. But like something happened and he couldn't. But he came on Grammys. And he did like a
by saying you came on Grammys, he had a pre-recorded video.
Pre-recorded
yeah,
video.
pre-recorded
Yeah.
video.
Yeah,
Virtually, he joined the Grammys
Yeah.
and he was talking about Ukrainian musicians
Man,
and like.
can I just okay, this again might seem offensive, okay, but in that, just go back and watch Zelensky at the Grammys. Okay,
Mhm.
that one video that he sent talking about how please support Ukraine and please support us in any way but silence. Good speech, decent speech. Okay, but the way Zelensky talks, he sounds like a villain.
I know
dude.
where it's
He
going.
sounds like
Yeah,
he
exactly.
sounds like a villain. He sounds like you know, please support us. And, I'm doing it. He has like this thick voice also. Please support us in all the ways you can. And he sounds like he's making demands of ransom demands, dude.
Somewhere I've heard he was also a comic.
He is a comedian.
Not
Yeah,
a good
he is
year for comics.
Yeah, not a good year. Dude,
He was a
Paresh Rawal.
comedian?
Oh, dude, Paresh Rawal's tweet about the whole Chris Rock Will Smith thing. Okay, Paresh
Oh,
Rawal
I
tweeted
didn't-
that it's not a good time for comedians. Chris and Zelensky. That was Paresh Rawal's tweet, dude. Okay, awesome. I respect Paresh Rawal a lot. That's great. Standing up for comedians, as always. As you should. All right. What else? I think we're done.
We talked a lot.
Yeah, we did talk a lot, and we've been talking for quite a while. Oh, 47 minutes. Okay. Let's take a break and come back with some good recommendations. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right,
Done.
let's do it.
Namaste, this is Cyrus Brocha. I am part of the government cancel culture program to remove rubbish off all the different streams available. So what we have is all the collected rubbish we put together on our show. It's called Cyrus Says. It's on IVM podcast. You have to watch it and listen to it. It's on our app. It's on our website. It's on the YouTube channel. It's on Facebook. There are many different ways. Don't bother me and ask me how. You have to find out. We talk to different personalities. Many of them are known. Some are just people we meet downstairs and invite them up for chai. But the point is, it's fun and it's very therapeutic. So please join in and listen to Cyrus Says.
And we're back for a quick round of recommendations. Do you want to go first?
Yes,
Snehil?
I'll go first. Actually, I was wanting. मतलब मैं सोचा था कि मैं ऐसा Mobius recommend करूँगा. मैं
Oh,
देख कर आया
Jared Leto.
Mobius. Yeah, I watched Mobius this weekend and I thought that.
Shit, no.
Yeah, I swear, dude. Like
I've heard.
it's the most basic of storyline.
Yeah.
ये कि एक एंटी हीरो है और उस एंटी हीरो से एक और खराब इंसान है जिसको
हाँ.
वो मारेगा and then he'll be the
Like I've heard the story also
I-
is just heavy.
Venom वैसा कुछ वो खिचड़ी रिजोटो बना दिया है उसका.
हाँ.
But they just wanted to introduce Mobius into the universe and
into the
I
MCU.
think yeah.
But
yeah.
this is, in all fairness, this is Sony ka this is a property.
in
not-
association with Marvel.
Yeah, in
yes.
association with Marvel. It's not legit made by Marvel like how the
Yeah.
Spider-Man movies have been for the past few years.
But anyway,
But
so is this is the recommendation wala thing. So actually, I would want.
So you're
to,
not recommending Marvel.
110%. Please
not
don't watch it. OTT पे आएगा देख लेना. If
you know
have two
what?
free.
I knew for a fact, like I was so sure that I'm not gonna watch this movie. That in like I think 2 days back, I found out what the spoilers were also in the end credits scene. and all that. I know all of that now because literally I'm not gonna watch this movie. I know it doesn't look good in the trailers only.
मुझे ऐसा Facebook पे scroll करते हुए दिख गया वो image कहता है we've seen this before. I'm like अरे मैं शाम को जा रहा हूँ देखने यार. But anyway, so one movie that I would want to recommend is Attack. ठीक है. So okay, it's not the best of movies,
But it's ambitious and it's
but it's
good.
ambitious, yeah. Like you know,
I
I have seen people.
This is the John Abraham new movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
the John Abraham movie.
Yeah.
Like at least someone is trying to do and he's done a good job. He's
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
the action sequences look
yeah,
great, by the way.
they are great.
Yeah.
VFX looks
Good, yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, मतलब believable. Firstly, ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ भी कहीं भी हो रहा है और ऐसा नहीं लग रहा कि कोई टॉय बस उड़ रही है for that matter.
हाँ.
So it's actually good. It's actually ambitious and I think मतलब ऐसा narrative है कि ये हॉलीवुड में हो रहा था तो it would have been like
अलग ही
बहुत
होता।
अप्रिशिएट नहीं बहुत अप्रिशिएट करते ऐसे किसी
Oh.
कॉन्सेप्ट को फॉर दैट मैटर. ठीक है. लाइक देव जस्टिफाइड एवरीथिंग. मतलब
Oh,
जैसे फॉर
that's
दैट
a new.
या जैसे फॉर दैट मैटर अब कोई भी रैंडम हीरो होगा उसकी ऐसा मसल्स आते हैं शॉट्स फट जाती हैं और ये हो जाता है वो हो जाता है. वो रैंडम हीरो नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग है हीरो है इसलिए हो रहा है. इसमें देव जस्टिफाइड
Superhuman है ना
yeah
वो?
because he's been injected with that chip and all that procedure has happened. That's why
Makes
he's
sense.
able to
Able to do
that's why he's able to do all these things. So that I think मतलब is commendable. One logic दे रहे हैं थोड़ा सा मूवी में. बॉलीवुड में नॉर्मली होता नहीं है. उस सत्यमेव जयते 2 में नहीं हुआ था फॉर दैट मैटर. उसकी खुद की मूवी में.
Why are you watching these movies? What is wrong with you, buddy?
Are you a John Abraham fan?
I'm not a John Abraham fan. I was
Wait,
just-
have you seen Satyam Jayate 1 also?
I've seen one. I've seen two also, dude. I've seen two. See, one I saw for Manoj Bajpayee. Okay.
And also one I heard is not terrible.
It's not. It's
Especially
not bad.
when it
It's
comes
not.
to, compared to the second
Dude,
one.
you've seen two by any chance? Like so.
I've seen,
so if
I've
you
seen a
want
review
to,
about it, and that gave me headaches. So
if
I'm like,
you
no.
want to have a laughter riot, if you don't want any logic, you just want to keep your brain aside and watch a movie.
Is it one of those it's so bad it's good kind of movies?
Yeah. So acha,
those are
please.
great movies to watch with your friends because you're like, dude,
Array, I
what crap
swear
is this?
it would. So do we have like 5 minutes? I just want to talk to you about one scene of that
For
movie.
5 minutes?
Not 5. नहीं आप लोग भी तो बोलोगे ना उसके बाद में अपना
Okay,
recommendation.
okay.
So the last scene
हाँ.
is that they are trying to stop a helicopter from taking off.
Okay.
तो जॉन इब्राहिम भागता है और हेलीकॉप्टर को नीचे खींच रहा है जमीन पे खड़ा होकर.
That's like Captain America.
Yeah.
ठीक है. एंड देन एक जॉन इब्राहिम से नहीं हो पा रहा है ये, तो उसका भाई जॉन इब्राहिम भी भागता है.
हाँ, एक और भाई डबल रोल है.
डबल रोल है. अरे रुको अभी
सत्यमेव जयते.
दिस इज सत्यमेव जयते 2. इट्स 2 ना. सो एनीवे, सो उसका डबल रोल है, तो वो दूसरा भाई भी भागता है और वो भी खींचने की कोशिश कर रहा है. अब दोनों भाई से नहीं हो पा रहा है.
हाँ, तीसरा.
तो अब
वो पैदा करते एक और भाई वहीं पे immediately.
It's just so funny. So
While standing, they have sex with each other. One of them births a baby.
इन लोगों को लगता है कि
And अभी तू काम कर.
अब हमें कैसे करेंगे, तो इनको शक्ति देने के लिए इनका मरा हुआ बाप की आत्मा.
Oh, that's
मतलब
dude,
like
that's a Dragon Ball Z moment.
Oh
I'm
my
not even kidding.
it's not
That is literally from Dragon Ball Z.
मतलब literal
Cell
आत्मा
Saga,
नहीं, मतलब
Gohan fighting Cell for all those who know. Yes.
literal soul नहीं, मतलब they are like, उनको ऐसा feel होता है that our dad is also with us. The funny part is कि dad भी जॉन इब्राहिम ही है.
Oh my god.
तो अब उस पिक्चर के क्लाइमैक्स में 3 जॉन इब्राहिम
holding a helicopter, looking like they want to take a shit, I'm sure.
and now the best part, एक ने ऑरेंज कुर्ता पहना है, एक ने व्हाइट कुर्ता पहना है, एक ने ग्रीन
Oh
पहना
my
है.
god.
चक्र नहीं.
चक्र नहीं. What is? अरे
Helicopter.
इटली बना दिया तुमने यार. इटली ना, हमारा इटली ना.
एंड देन वो हेलीकॉप्टर खींच लेते हैं नीचे, एंड देन वो फट रहा है ऐसे एकदम पावर रेंजर्स ना, ऐसा वो तीनों चल के आ रहे हैं, पीछे हेलीकॉप्टर फट रहा है, एंड देन ऑरेंज व्हाइट ग्रीन पीछे.
But they don't look behind the explosion.
Obviously, Power Rangers don't look पीछे. ठीक है.
Cool guys don't look at explosion.
और विलन को जो भीड़ मार रही है, उसका टॉप व्यू एंगल है, और वो भीड़ इंडिया के मैप के फॉर्मेशन में उन विलन्स को मार रही है. डूड, इट्स द मोस्ट अमेजिंग मूवी.
Who thinks like that?
Amazing movie. I think everybody should go and watch that movie. OTT पे जहाँ भी अवेलेबल है, बहुत मजा आने वाला है सत्यमेव जयते 2 देख के. एंड in all seriousness, अटैक देखनी चाहिए, I think. Sorry for painting a bad image for John Abraham, but Attack तो देखनी चाहिए. I think full marks for the effort.
Okay, fair. Antariksh, do you want to go next?
All right, sure. My recommendation is, firstly, because you reminded me right now of how cool guys don't look at explosions. There is a very funny Lonely Island song called "Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions." Okay, so just go check out that song. Just don't even think about it. Just go. It's like a 2-minute song. It's very funny. Check it out. My other recommendation is the new MoonKnight series. The episode 1 of which is out.
Loved it.
And really cool, really slick, really smart, and keeps you guessing till the end of the episode. So yeah, go check it out, man. Just our fans would know that I've been recommending every Netflix, Hotstar, Marvel series that comes out, because they've been good.
Yeah,
Except for Falcon and Winter Soldier was mediocre at best. But the others have been good up till now, man. And so I'm excited about this one also. It looks very promising. So
I'm about to start Hawkeye, by the way. Is it good?
Very good. Please
Okay.
watch. Please to watch.
I thought
Very fun, very relaxed. बहुत सही है.
I thought you were going to talk about Moonlight, the Oscar movie.
Oh, MoonKnight. No, MoonKnight. This is
MoonKnight.
MoonKnight.
Oh, I heard Moonlight.
No, Moonlight is the that's the Oscar movie. No, that's the one that won instead of La La Land.
Yeah.
Yeah, another Oscar debacle. Another Oscar debacle.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, correct.
मेरी कच्ची मिट्टी थी. Sorry.
No, this is MoonKnight, starring Oscar Isaac, and Ethan Hawke is there in the show.
Nice.
So yeah, check it out. It's based in the MCU, so you'll like it.
Yeah. So which character is this, by the way?
MoonKnight is he's kind of the equivalent to Marvel's Batman. Okay. So like Batman is dressed in black and stays in the shadows. MoonKnight is dressed in white, doesn't stay in the shadows. But you know how Batman has like the Batwing and the
Mhm.
Batmobile. This guy has like the Moonmobile and like the
Oh.
moon-based weapons.
So
And
like in which
apparently it's
story
based
does
on
he-
Egyptian
So yeah,
mythology.
the difference between the two of them is that Batman, of course, is a human, a regular dude. Moon Knight has been bestowed powers, some supernatural abilities by the Egyptian god Khonshu, okay,
Okay.
who is the god of the moon or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's how much I know also about this. But it's totally fine if you have zero idea about the character, because that's what the show will, it'll explain everything to you.
By the way, Mobius
Interesting.
is kind of a Marvel ka Batman.
Morbius is kind of Marvel ka Dracula, no? Isn't that?
मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसा वो बैटमैन की
Okay, हाँ,
बैट्स की
bats
केव
की,
में
हाँ.
चला जाता है,
Correct,
वहां
correct.
से उनका
bats
डीएनए
की है.
डालता है और
हाँ,
फिर वो
हाँ.
थोड़ा थोड़ा बैट हो जाता है, मतलब वैसा सीन है.
Oh, damn it.
No, but then that makes him Man Bat. If you guys know Man Bat from DC, the
Yeah.
Arkham games खेला किसी ने? Arkham?
I know Man Bat from
Batman the anime series.
from the Big Bang Theory.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
What?
so there's this sequence in Big Bang Theory where they're like, if Man Bat was a bat, तो फिर वो क्या रहता था? Like Man Batman, and then like वो क्या होता? तो वो Batman Man, and then like Man Batman. तो there's this comic वो thing.
Oh,
तो मेरे को
Yeah.
वहीं से मालूम है.
Oh, good.
nice.
So Man Bat is Dr. Langstrom in the comics. I think Morbius would be more that. Zalak.
Anyway, since we were talking about the performance, I'm going to recommend everybody to watch BTS's performance at the Grammys this year.
Yeah.
Their spy-themed performance and everything. It was really good
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna watch
really
it.
impressive.
Right after this recording, I'm going to
And
watch
they
it.
look too hot.
I mean, they are slick as hell,
extremely
dude.
hot.
They are so damn slick, for sure.
Like,
Can't
yeah,
deny that.
it's too much. And like, so two of their members had just gotten out of COVID. One of them, the one who flew
Jungkook.
down from the ceiling, he had just gotten out of his quarantine on Saturday, and he had to Grammys were on Sunday. And the other guy had just gotten out of quarantine on Thursday or Friday, and he flew to US. He came there on Saturday only, I think. He performed on Sunday, and like one of the other members had a hand injury, so his hand was like covered in like this
Bandage, great bandage.
bandages and everything, and he still performed. I can't believe the hard work and like the efforts that they put into it. It's
Yeah, I
inspiring.
mean, they
after
are the biggest band in the world, man. It's not
Yeah.
easy to reach that level. So,
Yep.
Yeah, it's like them.
Hoping for BTS to
Beatles.
tour India.
Tour India.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible? I don't think it's.
I think it's
very
possible.
possible,
Yeah. They know that they have ऐसा biggest of fan base in India.
Dude, but
I
also,
don't
the thing
think-
is, no, especially in India, regardless of whether their fan following is big or not in India, they will sell out.
Easy.
They will sell
Just
out.
because they are BTS, which
Yeah.
Indians know.
hype.
Exactly, hype. Indians know that they are the biggest band. Dude, Justin Bieber में क्या हुआ? Nobody's a Justin Bieber fan.
By the way, I was there.
In Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but nobody's
lied.
a-
I lied at my ghar. I was
Yeah.
in Delhi, by the way.
हाँ, okay.
So and I lied and I took a flight to Mumbai. I told my I told
But
my
it was a
dad.
shit concert, is what I heard.
I
though.
don't know.
Yeah,
that.
I love
Because what? Why? Because he lip synced everything.
यार see
Oh.
okay he didn't. So scene क्या था, जिन गानों पे वो डांस कर रहा था उन गानों को वो लिप सिंक कर रहा था.
Dude, but BTS dances on all of their songs.
हाँ नहीं
And
मतलब
they
the
sing it.
entire concert was not a lip sync. That is what I'm saying.
But no, that's not an excuse. Then I
हाँ
feel.
obviously it is
Yeah.
not.
But like
Right.
the reason that I don't think that they'll come to India is because यहाँ पे पैसे खर्चने की आदत नहीं है. Like if you go to the States, people are right now they have a tour in Las Vegas, if I'm not wrong, this weekend and next weekend,
Uh-huh.
and the tickets start from I think $5,000. They go up till
Oh, wow.
65, which is
ये
not
Bieber-
a joke.
No, but Bieber का भी ऐसा ही था. Bieber
And it
buying
went
tickets
sold
for
out.
70,
Yeah, these
75,
guys
huh?
spent 55,000 on EP Delo.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Who?
people
Yeah.
are insane, dude. People are insane. पैसे वाले लोग are crazy. Only.
आधा तो बॉलीवुड हो जाएगा वहाँ.
Dude, one of my favorite, I think
do
I think I've told this before on this show. One of my favorite things about artists coming to India to perform was Akon when he came to
Oh.
India,
Yeah.
because he jumped into the crowd. Okay,
And he opened all the gates also. He was
Yeah,
like, जो
so-
लोग बाहर खड़े हैं उनको बुला लो अंदर.
yeah, so he
Oh,
jumped into the
that's
crowd and he got his shirt torn by the audience and his watch got stolen, dude.
and the last song that he played was Chammak Chalo.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
that's
course.
sweet.
But the most funniest thing is he goes into the crowd to like give high fives and his watch gets stolen. It's so funny. Only
Last
in India,
question.
dude.
If
Only
you
in
think BTS will come to India, who will call them over for a party? Will it be Farah Khan or Karan Johar?
I think Karan Johar.
I think Shah Rukh Khan.
I
तो
think
करण जोहर बुलाएगा तो शाहरुख तो है ही ना फिर
yeah,
उधर.
same party, right?
तो वो तो फराह भी मंगे शाहरुख तो है
No,
वहाँ पे.
I'm like,
30 मार्क का sorry.
Actually कोई हो सकता है. It could be like A.R. Rahman
yeah, I'm thinking A.R. Rahman because
After
his
the
son
collab-
is a huge
after the
fan.
collaboration. Really?
Yeah, Rahman's son is a huge fan.
Okay, फिर तो collab पक्का होने वाला है bro.
हो जाएगा.
Connecting the
पापा एक
dots.
करो ना. ठीक है.
हाँ.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
he's an artist, no?
Yeah.
Okay, wow man.
Yeah.
So we are done with our recommendations.
We talked a lot.
We did talk a lot. Oh, 1 hour 26 minutes? Oh no. That's a 1 hour 1 minute and 26 seconds. Okay, fine.
Nice, not bad.
Not too bad, not too bad. All right, not too shabby, not a bad episode. Pretty great. Oscars.
All well.
All well, yes.
Yeah. So, how did you like coming on this episode with me and Zalak? Right?
Okay, so by the way, this is the first time, any podcast, first time.
Okay,
Oh,
really? Wow.
it's a podcast debut at
It's a
IVM.
podcast
It's a
debut.
huge deal.
We,
Just
Yeah.
we
saying.
popped your cherry, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Anyway, yes.
Did we not?
It's your imagination that's wrong.
No,
You should
ठीक है.
have
Yeah,
a
I'm
vegan
sorry.
mind.
Yeah, man.
Vegan mindset. Okay. No, I loved it. I loved it.
Okay,
Nice.
great. So, in future, keep Zalak's
Yeah.
name out of your fucking mouth. And let's end this episode of IVM Likes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, I'm Antariksh Thakkar. Zalak.
And I'm Zalaksha.
Awesome. All
Signing
right.
off.
Yes. Bye-bye. See you guys.
Hey everybody, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Storytellers and Storytellers, Vineet talks to Gully Rap OG, D-Evil, aka Dhaval Parab. D-Evil shares his journey from rapping for his friends in school to rapping with Ranveer Singh in Gully Boy. On Press Decode, Sarah Vagda and Prafula talk about the Indian entry to the Academy Awards, Writing with Fire, and Will Smith's infamous slap. On Think Fast, Varun and Suchita cover acquisitions in fintech, fantasy sports, and debate over work from home versus work from office. On Ek Chuski Finance, Priyanka introduces us to the interesting concept of financial makeup. And on Postcards from Nowhere, Utsav weaves a story that connects the Portuguese, banned languages, and grinding songs. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Also, don't forget to rate us on any of the platforms you might be listening to us on. And do check us out on YouTube. We're building a whole bunch of different channels. You can find them on ivmpodcast.com/YouTube. And we're also doing a small listener survey, which we would really appreciate your help with. It helps us kind of talk to advertisers. So you could go to ivmpodcast.com/survey. It'll just take a couple of minutes and it would be really helpful to us. We do appreciate this. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, SBI Life Insurance and the India Water Portal. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Ladies, I'm sure you will relate to it if I say that we are constantly busy with work, studies, cooking, and what not. And amidst all of this, we often forget an important element that needs our desperate attention: finance. So here we are, bringing to you SBI Life presents A Sip of Finance, a women-exclusive podcast where we will teach you how to manage personal finances in a simple and straightforward way with your host, Priyanka Acharya, a finance expert who's been in the industry for 14 plus years. And not just in English, but in 7 more languages. So tune in every Tuesday for fresh episodes on the IVM Podcast Network and all major podcast streaming platforms.